What's up, YouTube? I am the kid CWH. Man, wow, where did the time go? College is crazy.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. Hopefully, you guys can hear me over the heat. It's kind of loud, but man, it's been a while. But I could not let time go by without talking about this. Obviously, everybody's been talking about it. The Astroworld incident. It's very big. It's very important. I'm a music channel. I talk about music. I talk about culture. So we got to talk about the Astroworld incident. But let's roll. We're going to be back. Let's go. Astroworld Festival is a thing Travis Scott started a couple years ago in 2018, I think, in Houston, Texas, because he's from there. And it's kind of like OVO Fest. It's a concert series he puts on. OVO Fest is Drake's thing in Canada, but Astroworld is a concert he puts on like every November, and it's been pretty chill. You know, people love it, and a lot of people go. So 50,000 people were there opening night Friday, and it was hectic. I think he brought Drake out, and it was wild. It was a good night, but sadly, 8 people lost their life and about 20 people were hurt because of the crowd was pushing and the crowd crowded. Some people were trampled. Some people had panic attacks. Some people had cardiac arrest. And it's just a very sad and unfortunate incident that you hate to see. Like, people really, we showed up to have a good time and they wanted to, you know, make the most and have a good experience. It's like Rolling Loud was a couple weeks ago. People go to these things to have fun, to enjoy their favorite artists, and you hate to see when that happens, when tragedy strikes. And honestly, I don't know like what they're gonna do, because Travis Scott apologized on IG.
I just want to send out prayers to the ones that was lost last night. We're actually working right now to identify the families so we can help assist them through this tough time. You know, my fans really mean the world to me, and I always just really want to leave them with a positive experience.
But it might not seem, you know, sincere, because he might have been, you know, like, I don't know, a little too intoxicated. Like, from my experience, from my point of view, it seemed like he was intoxicated. So I don't know if, you know, people are gonna really, you know, I don't know what's gonna happen. Hopefully, Astroworld can stay afloat. The festival can keep being a thing. Hopefully the families of the people whose lives were lost, hopefully they get benefits like a check or something. Please, they need something. Hopefully prayers out to them, because it's not just about the money. They've lost lives. They lost loved ones. That's always big. That's always massive. That's a terrible thing to happen. So hopefully they, you know, hopefully they do right by those families. And the people who are injured, hopefully they do right by them. And it's just a sad and unfortunate circumstance that happened, and you never want that to happen, especially in concerts. I know Travis Scott. I said his apology wasn't sincere, but he's definitely he's a musician, but those were his fans, so he definitely, you know, he feels it a little. He has to. He definitely feels it a little, and you know, it's just unfortunate, like things like that had to happen. And I don't know what's the future for Astroworld, because we know like concerts like this, when stuff like this happens, especially like Astroworld, like it's relatively new. It's not a like very big thing. It's not been happening for like 10 plus years. So is it Lollapalooza? No, it's not. Dang, I can't remember the name of that one. But yeah, it hasn't been happening for a long time. So it who knows, man. Hopefully it continues, but it's just a bad situation. So prayers out to the families of those lost, and yeah, and we'll see what happens next. But those are my thoughts on Astroworld, the tragedy. Like, subscribe. I told you we're not stopping. We not stopping. Like, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll be back. Bow.